Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boyz commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
We're live. Yes, we are. We're live on Reggae Boyz commentary. Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boyz commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Really appreciate it. It's an absolute pleasure to speak with you all and to go live once more. So how is everybody doing? If you haven't already, do ensure to check out the video that I did quite recently as it relates to the Adrian Mariappa and the Reggae Girls in terms of their 2026 campaign, 2027 campaign, that is, because of how far they can go and of that nature. So you might be saying, Simon, what's on the screen right there? Oh, this is a flight. This is a flight that is en route to Jamaica. That is expected to, a plane that is expected to land in Jamaica quite soon. It's coming from Atlanta, Georgia, and will be heading to Jamaica quite soon. It has taken off, and it's just making its way around. So this is the plane, and it's going to be turning at some point, as you can see. Anyway, it might be saying, Simon, who's on this plane? Who is on this plane that is coming to Jamaica? And why is it going west like it's going to California? That's the wrong direction, sir. But anyways, the Reggae Girls are coming to Jamaica. So a handful of them are on this flight and on their way to Jamaica on this flight. So a handful of them are expected to arrive this evening. And as you can see by the trajectory, they will be coming to Jamaica quite shortly. So they'll be coming to Kingston soon. So that's something we can stay tuned for. So Reggae Girls will be coming in little by little. If you haven't already, don't forget to use the super chat feature. And if you want to get into the comments and let me know your thoughts, your comments, your questions to be highlighted, that's something that we can get into throughout the course of this video. Let me take some of your questions, comments so far. Mr. Galaxy says up. That's Vern, Mr. Vern. Big up. Brian Martin says up. Big up, boss. Hope you're doing well. Evening, Simon. Marhaban. Hope you're doing well. And Ian Campbell says up, Simon. So the latest news is that CONCACAF has awarded that Monterrey, Mexico will host the final round of the CONCACAF Women's Championship. Now, this tournament is slated to be hosted from July 4 to 18. Now, Monterrey is not a venue that is unfamiliar to Jamaicans because 11 years ago, our under-17 men's national team represented at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Mexico. We lost 1-0 to Japan, we lost 2-1 to Argentina, and we drew 1-1 with France. Andre Eli Lewis and Solana Parnes were Jamaica's goal scorers. Omar Holness was the captain, hit the post against Japan. Remember, we took on a France team that had Kurt Zuma, Bakayoko, Yacine Benzia, Americ Laporte. Just let that sink in right there. Those were some of the players on the French national team that we took on. Being dead serious with you all. This was a team that had Benjamin Mendy, Kurt Zuma, Americ Laporte, Yacine Benzia, Jordan Akoko was on the books at PSG, Antoine Conte, PSG, Sebastian Haller as well. Remember, all of these players were part of the French squad that drew 1-1 with Jamaica. So why are we talking about Monterrey right now? Well, the reason we're talking about Monterrey is because Monterrey will be the host for the CONCACAF Women's Final Round. They're going to be the host for that final round. And let me just bring up something so that I can give you a bit more insight and details into all of this. So in the final round, it's going to be an 8-team final round. The top two teams from you're going to have USA and Canada. They're already in the final round. And in the final round itself, what happens here is that the top two teams from each group will advance directly to the World Cup, and the two third-place teams will head to the Intercontinental Playoffs. The winner of the final will qualify for the Olympics, and the loser will head to the Olympic Intercontinental Playoffs, and the winner of the third-place playoff will also head to the Olympic Olympic Intercontinental playoffs. So a lot is up at stake. A lot is up at stake. And of course, other competitions are there to qualify for, which is the CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup, which will be in 2024 as well. So that's something as well to go for. We'll see how that goes, don't we? All right. So for so as it relates to the World Cup, as we know, 4 is going to head to the World Cup, and as it relates to the Olympics, we're talking about the winner of the but then we're going to have 2. So exciting times ahead, isn't it? Exciting times ahead. As it relates to Mexico being the host, I'm going to be quite frank with you. It's not something I was looking forward to. I was hoping that it would have been USA or Canada again. You already have USA and Canada that are already going to be the top dogs for this competition. You give Mexico now a fighting chance because of the home support. So I'm going to be frank with you. I don't want to be in any group that has Mexico in it. I don't want to be in any group that has Mexico in it. If it's Canada, Jamaica, and Mexico is not in it, fine. I just don't want to be in a group with Mexico, to be quite frank with you. But Reggae Boyz fans, Reggae Girls fans, you can let me know your thoughts about how you feel. Do you have the same view as I do? But playing against the host nation, you don't want that to transpire. Honestly, it's not something I'm looking forward to in the slightest. And I know many of you have been wondering about this flight that is coming to Jamaica and everything of that nature. So let me bring that back up on the screen and we can have some discussions, shall we? So the flight that you're seeing right now is a flight of Reggae Girls that are on their way to Jamaica. So yeah, the plane has turned around and it's on its way. It's on its way. Mr. Galaxy says, I'm concerned about Mexico. I am too, and I hope that, you understand the logic and the reasoning why I said what I said, The Reggae Boyz will not qualify for the 2026 World Cup. They'll win the trophy. Oh, is that so? I'll tell you what, Mr. Campbell. If the Reggae Boyz wins the 2026 FIFA World Cup, I will personally hand you a blank check. Oh boy, I tell you. Kidding. Mr. Galaxy says, don't want to be in a group with them plus USA or Canada. Of course, here's the thing though. We're going to face one of USA or Canada. We have to get that in our head right now. We're going to face one of USA or Canada. If you ask me who would I prefer to play, look, it's like picking your poison in a sense, because both of them are still top quality teams. The World Cup champions versus the Olympic champions. You're going to have to face one of them at some point. So it's a team that we're going to have to look out for. So whether way you want to look at it, we're going to have to face Canada or USA. But my thing is, I don't want to face Mexico. So, yeah. And yeah, that's the thing. Avoid Mexico just because we're going to go and play at altitude in Monterrey and everything of that nature. So, that's something to consider. So, we'll see how things transpire where that is concerned. But as you can see on your screen, a flight is coming to Jamaica. Where is the plane? Is the plane moving? The plane is indeed moving. Just look at it go. Let's watch the plane. That plane is moving. That plane is moving. That plane is moving very fast, isn't it? Just watch it go. Just watch it go. Look at it go. Wow. So, yep. Look at that plane go. What's keeping at Mexico? The final round of the CONCACAF Women's World Cup qualifiers will be held in Mexico, and specifically it'll be held in Monterrey. 2 stadiums, Estadio Universitario and another stadium that is based in Monterrey. Monterrey is not easy because you have the heat and, of course, altitude. So that is my concern with this whole situation. But we're gonna have to just go out there and do what we got to do, don't we? So we'll see how things transpire. And ooh, that plane is moving fast. Wow, that plane is moving. All right, so the plane is still in Atlanta, 24,000 feet above sea level, and cruising. 20,000 feet in the air and cruising. Anyone did physics like me in high school? Anyone did physics like me in high school? Just raise your hand. Yeah, because, you know, math, numbers, physics, matter, energy. You guys know the truth. Yeah, you guys know. Where is the Nations League keeping? The Nations League finals will be in the US, but as it relates to League A, League B, etc., it's going to be home and away. Jamaica will also win the Under-20 World Cup. Oh, really? Which year? Lauren Silva has indicated that she was interested in your proposal, Simon. Really? Did she send you a message on WhatsApp? Did she send you a message on IG? You can let her know. I mean, I'll follow up and message her, but yeah. But I appreciate you keeping me in the loop of things. Javon Davis says, yeah. Oh, you did physics too? Oh, mad thing. Good stuff. Anybody else did physics in school? Yeah, I wasn't biology or chemistry person. I did physics up to 5th form, and I think I got a B in my IGCSEs. Yeah, I got a B. So, yeah, 2011 was a crazy year. Yeah, that's what I mean, Simon. I don't care who we face once we're not drawn in the same group as Mexico. Yeah. But, you know, Mexico has to do with the job. Mexico is not going to be guaranteed in the final round. Granted, they have a good group, but you have to walk the walk and talk the talk. Mexico is in a group with Puerto Rico, Suriname, Antigua and Barbuda, and Anguilla. So that will be Mexico's group for the preliminaries of the qualifiers. Puerto Rico will give them a test. Costa Rica is in Group B alongside Guatemala, St. Kitts and Nevis, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Curacao. Group C has Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Bermuda, Grenada, and the Cayman Islands. Group D has Panama, El Salvador, Barbados, Belize, and Aruba. Group E, Haiti, Cuba, Honduras, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. British Virgin Islands. What a group. Haiti versus Honduras. That's going to be a big game. And Group F, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Nicaragua, Dominica, and the Turks and Caicos Islands. Yep. Did you guys know that Kenwyn Jones is the head coach of the women's team? Yep, same Kenwyn Jones, Sunderland, Stoke City, Cardiff City, Sheffield Wednesday, Southampton. Same Kenwyn Jones. Same Kenwyn Jones. And I believe James Baird is the assistant. Yeah. But yeah. Shall see what the future brings, shall we? But I interviewed Kimiko Forbes at some point too. Let's talk about another team. I went on one of her live on IG. She asked me to shot a DM to her. Oh, okay. Cool. The next edition of the Under-20 World. Okay. Physics at CSEC, Bio, and Chem and Cape. Mr. Galaxy, are you based in Anguilla, British Virgin Islands? You did. All physics people raise your on. The video is still on her channel to view with her showing interest. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you. Do you think the girls can come out of group stage of the World Cup if they make it? 2023? Yeah, round of 16 is possible. Absolutely, for sure. Physics, chemistry at London GCSE. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did IGCSE and I did IB. I did not do CAPE and I did not do CXC. So, yeah, followed the British system. Do you know what I mean? DJ Liverpool says, Simon, why are some of the UK female players not in the squad? They need a passport, my friend. Yeah, he dropped Cordner from the Trinity squad. Yeah. You're in Canada at the moment. Okay, I understand. Interesting. I've always wondered, if I wanted to go to Anguilla, I can take a flight, or do I have to take a ferry to go to Anguilla? Because I know it's a small island. So can I take a flight to Anguilla, or do I take a boat, a ferry to Anguilla? Because I know Jesse Lingard's agent, I think Mike Glennie, the guy at the Scout who discovered Jesse Lingard and made a bunch of money selling Jesse Lingard, sending Manchester United, referring Jesse Lingard to Manchester United. He's touring around the Caribbean and he had to take a ferry to Anguilla. But yeah, I did core and additional science in my GCSEs. Oh, okay, wonderful. Yeah, but yeah, I did IGCSEs. I did French, Spanish, business, econ, physics, and English language, English lit and math are compulsory. In IB, or International Baccalaureate, I did French. My higher level subjects were English, higher level subjects. Business, economics, and English were my higher level subjects, and my standard level subjects were mathematics studies, environmental systems and societies, and French. I wanted to do French at the higher level, but it was not offered at my institution. Is that news about Spence that Jamaica really want him? Yes, Jamaica is interested, but this man does not have a passport. And as you know, if you want to play for Jamaica in a competitive game, you need a passport. And without a passport, you can't play for Jamaica. It's quite as simple as that, because without a passport, you can't play for Jamaica. So you just have to understand that without that passport, we can't play for Jamaica. So that's something we have to bear in mind. Ian Campbell says, I find it disgusting and disturbing that those girls don't have passports. Yeah, honestly, Ian, I find it a massive, massive issue that they don't have passports, because these are ladies that are representing the country. And when you think about the caliber of players that we have in the squad, there's no way why we shouldn't be at the World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. Honestly, for me, I think that this squad is capable of absolutely brilliant greatness. Do you know what I mean? So going for 2027 now, I honestly feel that we have a chance to go out there, make some great passes together, and go far in the tournament. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's honestly possible. I'm going to stop using the Mancunian accent right now and go back to my normal accent, which I'm using at this point in time. So I've gone back into the accent that I use right now, and that comes, I guess, most naturally for me. So, and I know you guys may be wondering, Simon, what is that flight on the screen at this point in time? Oh, this is just some reggae girls that are coming on the island this evening. I know you guys are going to be curious to see who is on that flight and everything of that nature, but you'll see them eventually, I guess. But yeah, is this plane moving? Is this plane moving? Yeah, because a plane is not standstill. I thought so. But yeah, that plane is moving. I like, don't move it, move it. 30 cruising altitude at 38,000 feet. Plane is still in Atlanta. All right. How I think the boys can go in the Nations League if they have chemistry. They can win it. They can win it. You can take a flight from Puerto Rico and recently Miami. There are others, can't remember, but it's expensive. Most people take a ferry from St. Martin. It's cheaper that way. Okay, thank you very much. All right, I need to find out now. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. What do you think the direction of the Reggae Boyz should be in relation to under 20 local and overseas and senior national team? Well, first thing first, as it relates to the direction, we need to remove the policy or quota on overseas players in the squad. There's been a quota on under 20 that you can only have 5 players born outside of Jamaica. I don't think you should have a quota even at under 20 level. If you want to say under 17, fine. But at under 20 level, you're talking about 19 and 18 years old players that are professionals. When we face the United States and Mexico, we're going to face against players that are actually not fringe players at their clubs, but some of them actually first team players. So we need to get our best players in. And we do have players that are teenagers that do apply their trade in Championship or even very much in the academies of Premier League clubs. So that's something that we should be bearing in mind moving forward. Remove the policy, and if you're the best 23, you take the field. Best 11, you take the field. Best 23, you travel with the squad. So that's personally my thoughts on the matter. So I'd love to hear and see how you guys feel about the matter. Mm-hmm. So you guys can let me know. Yeah. Yep, Keto Taylor Hart. Blessings, Simon says, MA Digital Meter. Blessings. Blessings. I hope you're doing well, guys. And don't forget as well to use the super chat feature when you have an opportunity to do so. And yeah, very, very good to hear from you all. I hope you all are doing well. And everybody is being safe, staying safe. Yeah. What about the local Premier League? Will they be going back to playing at their own stadiums anytime in the near future? Well, not anytime soon, but there are plans for the future. Should those stadiums also be to a specific Premier League standard? Of course, I believe there should be a standard. And I've already given suggestions in terms of how you can monetize them. You can reach out to corporate entities. And for example, you have the Harborview Mini Stadium. Why not link with a bank? And it's now the Scotiabank Harborview Mini Stadium. Arsenal, they're playing the Emirates. City, the Etihad. Brighton, the Amex. Stoke City, the Bet 365 Stadium. At one time, Newcastle played at the Sports Direct Arena. It's now changed back to St James's Park, but you guys get exactly the point that I'm going. You monetize the venues, the stadiums, and the club earns money from that, a regular income, and that is able to enhance your product. Simon Taylor Hart versus Nevers, who is better? Right now, as we speak, right now in 2022, Keto. I definitely believe the girls can and will qualify for this World Cup. I hope so. Ronald Dino says, love to heat another CONCACAF team host tournaments. I mean, yes, it's good that it's a team outside of the United States hosting a tournament, but Mexico, wow. Is this competition like the Gold Cup? No, it's not like the Gold Cup. It's completely separate from the Gold Cup. This is the final round of the CONCACAF Women's Qualifiers. To tell you the truth, I am drift right now. Can't support your super chat. I understand 100%. I understand 100%. Ooh, look at that plane. That plane is going to be leaving Atlanta, Georgia soon. Oh. Simon, can Jacob Ramsey play for Jamaica? Yes, he can play for England, for Jamaica. But guess what? Gareth Southgate is keeping tabs on him. So you know how that goes already. You snooze, you lose at the end of the day. And let me tell you, people, especially for people this part of the world, we need to learn how to use our time wisely. And let me be extremely serious about this point. People tell you, oh, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning in Jamaica. I start my day early at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Well, guess what? If you start your day at 4 a.m. in Jamaica, it's already 9 a.m., 10 o'clock in England. It's already 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Dubai. It's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Tokyo. So you better learn how to manage your time well. And when we're talking to players, we need to bear in mind all of this aspect as well. England will make their phone call at 9 a.m. And right now, that's 4 a.m., 3 a.m. our time. Are we acting proactively? Are we thinking about these aspects? We're already 5-6 hours behind England already. So why are we going to give them the head start? We need to be proactive. Sometimes it'll call for sleepless nights. But if I am in ever any power of authority, you'll see that I won't make any mistakes like this. Jacob Ramsey will play for Jamaica. Remember Mason Greenwood? Yeah? Okay. All right, my friend. I will make note of that. I'll make note of exactly what you said. All right, Jamaican Youth Travel says, I like the idea of linking business with local clubs. What about the surfaces, though? Should the local stadiums all have artificial turf on their surface? As a stopgap, yes. But long-term, quality grass, long-term. But as a stopgap in terms of at least improving the quality, yeah, definitely. Well, there's truth that there's interest in terms of liking the player, but the fact is that this is not somebody that's, has a passport. We had so much time to get Smith Rowe, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Calvin Phillips, etc., etc., etc. Stop talk about Greenwood. He must not play for Jamaica. Why not? Morgan Stern Phillips says, could Puerto Rico beat Mexico? I'll give them a run for their money. Ian Campbell says, JFF needs to go, and only then our football will progress. There's some good people in the organization, my friend. There's some good people. Very, very good people. Roy Simpson is literally the Lionel Messi of the JFF. Let me make that abundantly clear. Roy Simpson is a G. Derek McDowell is a G. Roy Roden is a G. Okay? There's some good people. Good people doing good work. And that should never be forgotten. So I think Jacob Ramsey will be a surprise inclusion in the England World Cup squad. I don't think he'll go to the World Cup, but I think that he will get an England Cup soon. Maybe for March against the Ivory Coast. Simon, be bred in change of things. You cannot expect anything better. I think you know that already. To be specific, I mean the JFF advent since Ian Campbell. Malik Mill says, where's that flight going? Oh, that flight is going to Jamaica, my friend. This is the Reggae Girls heading to Jamaica. That's exactly where that flight is going. These are the Reggae Girls on their way to Jamaica. On their way to Jamaica. On their way to Jamaica. On the way to Jamaica. Yeah. The flight is on the way to Jamaica. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm speaking louder. But Reggae Boys, Reggae Girls fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you watched the 2 previous videos on the channel so far? Adrian Mariappa and his impact on the Reggae Boys, and also Reggae Girls for 2027. I also made mention and did a What is the Deal on Thierry Nevers and Ian Frey. Has anyone watched the What is the Deal yet on Thierry Nevers and Ian Frey? I implore you, watch the videos. Ian Frey, Thierry Nevers, because I'm going to work on another What is the Deal. And it's on the Chelsea player. So, Reggae Boys, Reggae Girls fans, what are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. Alrighty, guys?